Oh, such a baby.
So like I'm standing here with two very special people for today. Like who are you? Tell me.
Daddy Jason.
Daddy Jason. Represent.
Mommy Jolie.
Mommy Jolie, what?
Thank you very much for coming today. We are beyond thrilled. Hopefully Brady will come through this quite easily. I know his daddy won't.
His daddy's more nervous.
Because after he went.
And here he is.
Ah, he's the man of the hour. Or the day.
Okay.
He's so beautiful.
Thank you.
Got out of character.
This one.
Get some gas. You giving us smiles?
I want to get me a little hat like that.
Do we have one? Do we have an extra one for your cousin?
Yeah, you got one for me?
How about the socks?
What are you putting on the gifts? Oh, right here.
On the piano.
Okay.
And hopefully it'll be over really soon.
What?
But we're so happy to have you here. And
You can interview him?
Such a good boy so far.
Hey baby, how you doing?
You know that?
That's what he says.
I'm good for now, right?
Chilling like a villain at the holiday.
I need to have my legs, that's about it.
What up?
What up?
Yeah!
The circumcision has been enjoined on us as the sign of our covenant with God. As it is written, and God said to Abraham, you shall keep my covenant, you and your children after you. He who is 8 days old shall be circumcised, every male throughout your generations. We recall the prophetic promise that one day the sign of our covenant with God will be imprinted not only upon our flesh, but upon our hearts and the hearts of our children. So shall we rise to the selfless love of God and therein find new life. May we, like our father Abraham, obey the command of God, walk with integrity before me.
Shortly, we present our son for the covenant of circumcision. The eternal one, you, established a testimony in Jacob. You placed a teacher in Israel, commanding our ancestors to make them known to their children, that through generations to come, children yet unborn might know them. You are forever mindful of your covenant, the word you commanded for 1,000 generations, the covenant you made with Abraham. Your sworn promise to Isaac, the commitment you made to Jacob, your everlasting covenant with Israel.
This is the chair of Elijah, who is known for good. Hodu Adonai Kito, Kili Olam Kasto. We give thanks to the Eternal One, who is good, and whose love is everlasting. I wanted to take a moment here to explain the ritual of Brit Milah, or covenantal circumcision, or Briss, just so everyone knows what just happened and why. At the beginning of the ceremony, the woman carried this child into the room and handed him to this gentleman. This gentleman is now sitting in a chair we're designating as the throne of Elijah. These acts look back to the time of our ancient ancestors. When a son was born in those times, he was cared for exclusively by the women of our people. When he was 8 days old, he was introduced to society at large at the time of his covenantal circumcision, his Brit Milah. And that's represented by handing the child from a woman to a man. This chair this gentleman is sitting in is designated as the throne of Elijah. Well, we just had a visit from Elijah a couple of nights ago at our Seder's. Elijah is known at the time, is recalled at the time of circumcision as well. During the time of his prophesying, the rulers of Israel were King Ahab and Queen Jezebel. And the people of Israel were losing interest and turning their back on the covenantal circumcision. Elijah is said to have complained bitterly to God, and God's reward to Elijah for caring so much is that he be present at every future covenantal circumcision at every breast. Now, in just a few moments, I'll be doing the circumcision. Right before I do the circumcision, I'll be saying a blessing in Hebrew, which means, we praise you, eternal God, sovereign of the universe. You hallow us with your mitzvot, and command us to fulfill the mitzvah circumcision. When I say that in Hebrew, You are to say amen, noting your agreement, and then I can make the cut. Place the sheet here. It'll take a few moments till I'm at that point.
You don't think they want pictures of this part, right? Well, I'll take one. I took it from
My dad's eyes closed.
Asher, come on.
May God bless you to keep you. Yair, Adonai, Panav, Lecha, Yekinecha. May God look kindly upon you and be gracious to you. Yisa Adonai, Panav, Lecha, Yasem, Lecha, Shalom. May God reach out to you in tenderness and give you peace. To this we say, King, you got so amazing God's will. Amen.